Hello there, the internet. Welcome back. It is Chris and I back here with the Darlington recap. Unfortunately, the rain delay last week in Dover is the reason we didn't get a video out because, you know, race
Kind of
happened
messed up our
Monday.
schedule.
Yeah, race happened on Monday. All of us were busy on Monday, and just after Monday, I have no free time anyway. So, like Sunday's like my only day. It's either we do a video Sunday or we just get fucked because that's just the way my schedule falls. I don't know about you though.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah,
Mother Nature pretty much ruined it.
yeah, a little bit. But speaking of mothers, aha, thanks for the segue,
Happy
Chris.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I guess when you're watching this, it would have been yesterday because today is Sunday when we're recording, but when you're watching this, it'll be Monday. Um, so Darlington happened. I didn't get to watch the truck race because I was working, but I did get to watch the Xfinity and Cup races. What did you think about those, buddy?
Truck series was pretty good. Not too bad. Shout out to Todd Bodine. Got a top 10.
Oh, he did. That's
Pretty
right.
good run for that race. Um, Overall was a pretty decent race. I do want to say it was kind of wasn't okay for that issue to happen post race with John Hunter. I mean, for the fan to launch a beer can at his truck. I don't know if you saw that.
Wait, someone threw a beer can at him? Is that what that hubbub was? I didn't actually see what happened, but I heard people were mad, and I was like, "What did John
Yeah,
Hunter do?"
I don't know what he did. Like, I guess people just don't like him. But um, during the post race, I guess front stretch interview, um, he was talking to Jamie Little, and then all of a sudden you just saw a beer can just smack the hood of his truck,
Whoops.
and I was like, wow. And it was loud. Like, I guess a lot of people were saying that they could hear it like in the garage area.
Right. Was
So
it a full beer? Hold on. I'm
yeah,
gonna
it
see
was
if
a
I can
full beer
find this.
can.
If you're
Yeah,
don't be throwing shit from the stands,
and it
guys.
was pretty close. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't be throwing shit from the stands, please. Who is
Yeah.
it that was it Bob Jenkins years ago was like whoever's throwing things from the stands, you're not a race fan, you're a race idiot. Was that Bob Jenkins who said that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Darlington's race idiot.
Race idiot for whoever threw that beer can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't okay. I mean, I get it. People are like in the moment, but stuff like that's not okay. Um, Luckily nobody got hurt. Nobody got hit. Probably would have been pretty bad. I know a lot of people were saying like they should just go back to victory lane interviews because of that. I mean, I agree they should because I feel like now like victory lane's kind of like pointless now
Oh, it is.
since they
Yeah,
all do like the
I
interviews.
I watched the front stretch interview, then I usually just turn the race off because after that I'm like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to kind of talk about. But I wish they kind of bring that back just to do like the victory lane, kind of like what NBC does. How like they still kind of bring that victory lane vibe in. They still do like the front stretch, but they still bring that victory lane vibe. Like they have the post race where like they're right in victory lane with like the winning driver. So that would be kind of cool to bring back. I know Fox might not do it, but hopefully NBC brings that back this year.
Well, guess we'll find out here pretty shortly what the NBC plan is.
Yeah.
But the throwbacks though. Actually, it was throwback weekend. What was your favorite truck throwback?
That's kind of
Do
hard
you
to
have
pick.
one?
I mean, there was a couple of good ones. I want to say my favorite was probably the 45, the Jeff Gordon throwback.
Okay,
Did you see that one? It was his like 2007 Coca-Cola 600 car, which
I
I
did
mean
see that.
it's really talked about because like I think during that race he only ran like maybe 15 laps in the race and then crashed out. But it was a pretty neat paint scheme. I'll probably say that's one of my favorites out of the trucks.
Okay, because I don't know what it was. I was a big fan of Hocevar's throwback. It just looked really nice.
Yeah,
It's like
it
it
looked
wasn't
like
that
spot
old of a
on.
scheme, but it was a really nice truck.
Yeah, it looked pretty spot on. I mean, everything looked similar. Even like the sponsor logos, like they made it look just like the what was it, the Boost Mobile?
Yeah, the old Boost Mobile car.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was it for trucks. Do you have anything for trucks?
I didn't because I wasn't able to watch the race.
No. All right, let's jump to Xfinity.
Right, which I did kind of watch the Xfinity race. I didn't get to watch it as much as I wanted
Uh,
to, but
I watched a little bit of it too. Um, I didn't watch too much of it. I know Allgaier snapped his winless streak. He finally got the win this year. I
from
know
the
it was kind
back
of
too.
yeah, I know it's kind of a little bit overdue. He's been kind of consistent this year. I would say JRM's been pretty consistent this whole year. I mean, they've won three in a row so far. They
They
won
have. They've won the
Talladega,
last three.
Dover, and now Darlington.
Mm-hmm. Because
Um,
who won Talladega? It was Gregson, wasn't it?
yeah, Greg
Yeah. So
Kibwin,
yeah, it was Gregson at Talladega, Josh Berry last weekend at Dover, and then now
Snosberry,
Justin Allgaier. Yeah.
and then Kyle Weatherman actually brought home a 12th place finish for Iwuji Motorsports.
He did. That took me off guard. I was like, wait, is
Yeah,
that Kyle Weatherman up there?
and then shout out to what's his name,
What's his?
Ryan Truex for throwing back to Ty Gibbs last year.
Oh yeah, the fucking unsponsored car.
Yeah, that was
God.
funny.
Ooh. Oh. Do you have a favorite throwback for Xfinity? Because I know what mine is.
I want to say the 54. That was probably my favorite.
The 54. Yeah. Because I was going between Snyder's throwback with the old Red Baron car
Yeah, that was
and
actually pretty cool.
Ty Gibbs's Interstate, but I feel like the Interstate car just looks really nice too.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to see that little bit of a throwback. I don't know. I feel like like fewer and fewer people are starting to do throwbacks now.
That makes me sad.
Yeah,
We gotta do that. Because I know the
you
first year
know,
they did it, not many people did it, but that was the first
yeah,
year, so wasn't really surprising.
yeah. I know Gregson didn't do it. Like he hasn't done one at all. I don't think. I don't know
I
if it's
don't know.
because of his like sponsor or what, but
You can easily do a Bass Pro Shops throwback. You know how
oh
long
yeah,
Bass Pro Shops has been in fucking NASCAR?
like they could have done like a Martin Truex Jr. throwback, like from when he was in Xfinity.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see, that's what I was thinking. Just like something like that. Or even one of the old Dale Earnhardt cars.
yeah,
Like, they
they
had a
should
ton
do
of
like a
options.
throwback of his 2006 that neon orange car. You
Yeah.
remember that? That one was kind of cool.
Vaguely, but yeah. I was, goddamn. Like, the only JRM car that didn't do a throwback, too.
Yeah,
Everybody else around. And also, I feel like with Larson in the 88, he didn't make the race. Or Chase Elliott, sorry.
Elliot.
Um,
Yeah,
he didn't make the race, but I was also disappointed that they showed up without a throwback. Because, like, with the HendrickCars.com, they could have done a throwback, too, to, like, the old, like, what was it, the 2009 scheme or whatever the fuck it was.
yeah. Like I think the one that Casey Kane drove.
Yeah. So it's like they could have done something there, too, for this one-off event, but they chose not to. Then you know what? That's called karma. They didn't do a throwback, then they missed the race. Good job, guys.
They said no throwbacks, no entry.
Yep. For real. The racing gods said, I will not allow this.
I will not allow this abolishment.
This blasphemy at my track.
That was pretty much it. It kind of sucks at the end. I don't know if you saw that wreck with
Oh, with
51.
Clements?
Everybody was talking about that. It was kind of yikes. I don't know if you heard about the tweets.
Uh, I did. No, I saw one tweet and I was just like, whoops.
Somebody said like do it for Dale, and they kind of
Yeah, they do
it
it for
wasn't
Dale.
wasn't very appropriate. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but, I have a dark sense of humor, so I giggled at it, then went, nope. That was bad. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Pretty, I don't know, a pretty decent
pretty,
race.
pretty run-of-the-mill races this weekend, not gonna lie.
Yeah. You have anything else?
No, I'm pretty much ready to go into Cup if you
Yeah.
don't have anything else.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
ready.
short video this week probably because I'm also going to be busy here in the next hour or so, so I got to wrap this up anyway. I thought the racing was pretty good today. I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't like incredible racing, but it also wasn't bad. Like it hit that good middle ground.
Yeah, it was. I mean, got exciting at the end there. That's pretty much. I don't know. There was a lot of wrecks too. I mean, they said they tied for the amount of cars in the garage with Talladega, which is kind of surprising.
You were breaking up really bad, but I kind of got
Oh,
you.
I think it's the wind. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of wrecks today. I mean, I think they broke the record with the amounts with Talladega. So I know they said there
Did
was a lot
we?
of cars that were in the garage.
Oh, yeah, that's the point I wanted to bring up. Uh, so 36 cars started the race today. I think only 23 of them actually
Finished.
finished, which is which is weird.
Kind of rare for a Darlington race.
I was gonna say it's really rare. No, it's rare for a cup race in general too. Like off of a super speedway, that does not happen.
Yeah,
Like you'd look at that and you'd think, oh well, 23 of the 36 starters got in a wreck. You'd think, oh, this was a Talladega or Daytona race. No, this was Darlington.
yeah. This was Darlington. Um,
Like, which was great for some of the small teams, like JJ Yeley, 23rd, Landon Castle, 22nd. Cody Ware finished 19th and led a lap.
wow.
Did you see that?
This is not a normal race when Cody Ware leads a lap.
Dude, Cody Ware led a lap and got a top 20 finish.
I kind of feel bad for Bubba because he had a good run. Like he was in the top 10 like throughout the whole race.
Oh, yeah, huh? Then they had those. Didn't the wheel fall off his car during one of the pit stops? I think that's what put him back.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that probably happened. But
It was either him or no, I think it was either him or Kurt Busch. I do remember it was one of the 2311 cars. The fucking wheel fell off one of the cars during the pit stop.
oh
I think that's what put him back. But dude, that was a bad day for Toyota Racing. First Kyle Busch gets taken out because Kozlowski crashed, and then you flash forward about 100 laps, and then the rest of Toyota Racing gets taken out in one fell swoop. I think Christopher Bell was the only Toyota who didn't
yeah,
get
top 10.
crashed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he finished sixth. Because I took out Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Bubba Wallace, and Truex.
I mean, Hamlin was pretty good today too. Like he was spreading decent. Same with Martin. Kyle was actually running pretty strong today. He had like a
He was
top three
competing for the
car.
lead.
Yeah. So I mean, he would have been up there for the win, but yeah, unfortunately that wreck took him out. So tough
And
break.
then he just parked it right in the middle of the pit road.
He just says, "I'm done.
That was a
You guys can
good old, good old controversial Kyle Busch. Just
yeah
not gonna make the corner, so I'm just gonna park it in the middle of the pit road. Which I guess is fair considering what happened to him last year. So
yeah." He's had a lot of bad luck with Darlington though.
yeah, not
Uh,
he runs well though is the thing. He hasn't been running bad. It's just apparently
there's a lot of bad luck.
yeah. And God, it's still wild to me that half the well, I guess 40 cars didn't start, so it really wasn't half. But just that many cars out of the race at the end of Darlington is just it's just weird to me.
Like I'm looking at the finishing scoreboard and like literally all I see is like engine accident. Accident like takes up like three quarters of the grid.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's,
But also, how about Justin Haley finishing third though?
that was a good run. Uh,
That was a really good round. I wasn't ready to look up at my TV and see Justin Haley on third. That took me off guard.
yeah, I bet colleague Rayson's pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. Tyler Reddick finished second. Not too bad of a day for him too.
No, but
I mean, I had a feeling like I think during the last 10, 15 laps he was gonna have a shot at it. Um, Once I saw like Logano and Byron were kind of battling with each other, I thought like, oh, like this is his opportunity to kind of catch up with him. And then when I saw the contact, I'm like, oh shoot, he might actually catch up, but I don't
nope.
think he had the winning car. So,
Where
but
did Byron even
overall,
end up? Oh, 13th.
he finished 13th.
Oof.
Yeah. I thought he
So
would hang on. I thought it was just like a little tap, but I don't know. These cars are really fragile.
no, he hit the
You
wall
can't
pretty
really.
hard.
Did he?
Well, I mean, you'd hit the wall hard too if somebody just
Bumped
kind
it.
of fucking no, not even bumped into you, just dive bombed the quarter and shoved him up into the wall.
Yeah.
That
And I
what do you think of
guess
that Logano move at the end? Because just from what I was watching, I'm kind of in agreement with what some people on Twitter were saying, where it's like he didn't even try to pass him. Like he didn't even make an
no.
attempt to go to the bottom. He just drove right into his ass and put him on the wall.
Yeah, no. He just pretty much like shoved him up the wall and just said, this is mine." I think that was a little aggressive move. I mean, I don't know. They were playing like replays. They're like, "You decide," and it's like, I guess
I've
from what
decided he
Logano
didn't even
said,
try to pass him.
yeah. I guess what Logano was saying is that he put him up the wall, but I mean, I don't know. You can't do that. I mean, it's not like he meant to. I mean, it's just like they're running close to each other. But Logano, he didn't even try. Like he just dive bombed it and just took him straight out.
Like I feel like it wouldn't be as heated about it if he had like made it like if he had gone down to the bottom of the track and just like missed a slide job or ran him up the track and put him on the wall a little bit. I would have been okay with that. But the fact that he just fucking drove straight into his ass and put him on the wall without even making an attempt to pass him is what upset me.
Yeah. I mean, Logano has that reputation to do that, though.
He does. He also has a reputation of bitching about it when it happens to him. So,
Yeah. But we
which is
might
also
see
why it's very.
a replay of Kenseth and Logano, except with Byron and Logano.
I don't know if he's gonna
So,
do it. I don't think so.
it's gonna be in the back of his head. I mean, I don't know. It's like you said, like it's what these drivers are saying. That it's like so hard to win. That like they're willing to do anything. So I feel like if he was put in like that same situation where like he was in Logano's position, he would do it. And who knows? Maybe this could be like a spot for a playoff position, or it could be for a championship. We don't know.
You know what? That's fair. Yeah, but that finished. So, what was your favorite Cub Series throwbacks game today?
Ooh,
I feel like we have the same answer.
see, for me, it's really tough. I mean, I would say that answer, but I don't know. Like for me, it's tough because Trackhouse had like the probably one of the best throwbacks ever. Like nobody can top it off, and I don't care what anybody says. Like saying that like the Chase Elliott one was the best. I don't believe that at all.
How did how did
I
Chase Elliott
don't.
win the fan vote? Do those like I swear to God that was no.
um because between me, it's between the Coca Cola one, the Ross Chastain one, or the William Byron one, the Exalta. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I've been a Jeff Gordon fan, so it's kind of hard to kind of not like that one because I grew up watching that car, like especially around that time, like the 2007 era.
Yeah.
That was like my car that I cheered for. So, and then again, it's like the Coca Cola ones. That's such a cool throwback because it's so iconic. You have like two iconic drivers that used to drive.
I was gonna say like right out of the gate, I am just gonna go with the Trackhouse Coke throwback schemes. I mean, leaning more towards Chastain's because they got the number font too.
Yeah,
And they had the right number and the sponsor, so it was like it was the worlds aligned perfectly for Ross Chastain's throwback. It's always like they fucking both cars, Suarez and Chastain, both of those cars were just fucking beautiful. How Chase Elliott won the well, I guess it is a popular fan vote, so I guess they were probably voting for him because it was Chase Elliott. Because not gonna lie, that car kind of ugly. I did not
yeah,
like it when they unveiled it, and I didn't like it now. So
yeah. I mean, and it looked even worse with the white car. And I don't know. Like to me, it just seems like lazy. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I feel
what
like
were
with
they throwing back
these
to
backup.
there?
I forgot who they're throwing it back to, but um, it was a Napa car, but I can't remember who it was. It was somebody
I
like in
don't
the
think it
90s or
was an.
80s.
Was it an actual Napa car that ran, or was they
Yeah,
just doing one of their weird like company throwback things that they try to justify every once in a while?
No, it was an actual throwback.
It was an actual throwback. Okay, well, goddamn, that's an ugly ass card. Not gonna lie. Like, not to
Yeah.
bash the designer, but it does not work on a next gen stock car.
I mean, like to me, it's just like I feel like it's just such. I mean, I know it's a lot of hard work getting a backup car and having to wrap it, but I don't know. Like, okay, so let's take it back to Vegas. So when Kyle wrecked his car, he had the green, all green car.
Yeah.
The backup car was just a plain black car, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we were there at the track. We saw them like literally wrapping the entire car like all night, just trying to get it done.
Oh, they did.
But
Yeah.
with like some of these teams, like they're they're not even trying to like what do you call it? To like get the way it used to be. Because like I know it was a Hendrick car last week. I think it was it Byron?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was Byron. Remember, because he wrecked that in practice. He had like
Oh,
the
that's
Raptor
right.
car.
Yeah.
So
And then
instead
they
of it
didn't
having like a
rewrap the
flag,
car.
it was like all white and it looked weird.
I feel like that's just Hendrick though, because that's really because I know because when Kyle wrecked his car, they went ham, literally all night wrapped that car to make sure it was ready for race day, and then because Elliott wrecked yesterday in practice, so it was the same scenario where they had actually a little bit more time probably to wrap the car, and
Yeah,
still like just I think they just wrapped down the sides, so it looked. That really didn't help it either. It's like the throwback scheme itself I wasn't a huge fan of, and then they like half-assed rewrapped the car, so it's like now it looks even worse on the track. So
it looks weird because like it's just like the side of the car. It's like the William Byron one. It's like the side of the car has like the actual Raptor design, and then the rest is just like white.
yeah. What they could have been Brandon Jones and they could have done their Matt Crafton throwback, which was the exact same paint scheme, just slightly altered.
Right.
But ugh, I don't know. There were some pretty solid throwbacks though this weekend. I
Yeah.
just don't think anybody came close to touching the Trackhouse cars. Like it, they if it for me it was a landslide victory for the Trackhouse cars. So
Yeah. So, but
like everyone
yeah,
else can go home. They won the costume contest.
they won the costume contest.
I'm just gonna do a very quick points run through for these. And so, okay, so yeah, opening my truck points now that I have it open. I'm kind of just gonna run through these super fast, just because we are kind of crunched on time tonight.
Yeah.
But after Darlington, Zane Smith leads the truck points with Ben Rhodes in second, John Herner Nemechek in third, Chandler Smith fourth, and Stuart Friesen in fifth. Carson Hocevar is now sixth with Christian Eckes in seventh, Grant Enfinger eighth with Majeski, and Tanner Gray rounding out the top 10 for the Truck Series points. So
Yeah.
Xfinity Series, there's really no change. The top three is exactly the same as it has been for the last like 3 fucking weeks. Allmendinger at the top of the charts with Noah Gragson in second, Ty Gibbs in third, Justin Allgaier in fourth, and Brandon Jones in fifth, with Josh Berry in sixth, followed by Ryan Sieg, Riley Herbst, Austin Hill, and Sam Mayer to round out the top 10.
Wow.
So
Almost
really,
similar to me.
yeah, really no real changes there. So
Yeah.
the Chase Elliott fans will be happy. He had the worst throwback, but well, not the worst throwback. I'm just being rude at this point. He had a throwback that didn't need to win the fan vote, but he is leading the Cup points now. He's got 11 points over Ryan Blaney in second, Kyle Busch down to third, followed by Byron and Chastain for the top 5, and then Joey Logano in sixth, followed by Alex Bowman, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, and Eric Almirola for the top 10 on points. Okay, well, you got any closing thoughts?
Nope. That's it.
Nope.
That's all I
Okay.
got.
Well, all right. So a little bit of a shorter video this week. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas out there. And we're gonna wrap it up here. We will see y'all after Kansas, hopefully, if everything goes as planned.
Hopefully. All right. See
All
ya.
right.